Names are more than just words. They are echoes of history, carrying the weight of identity, culture, and expectation. Across generations, names have shaped destinies, linking individuals to ancestors, beliefs, and social roles. But what happens when a name imposes an identity instead of reflecting it? When a name feels like a fate rather than a choice? For many African communities, including the Abagusi and Luya of Kenya, names are sacred. They tell stories, transmit history, and whether consciously or not, shape how we see ourselves.
A name, according to African cultures, it carries history, it carries beliefs, it carries identity and meaning, and many societies believe that individuals unconsciously take or inherit the traits from their ancestors of the name that individual has been given.
I can give an example of myself. I was named after my great-grandmother, a woman who was known to have high tempers, and she was confrontational. And as I grew up, my actions seemed to mirror hers. I fought with my siblings, I argued with them, and I carried a reputation I never consciously chose. My mother always recognized this, and she decided to withdraw the name and gave me another name. But it was too late. Their identity had already taken root, and after she changed my name, I was still struggling to break free from this narrative that was attached to my name. It wasn't until I started psychology when I realized that I should change my identity, that my ancestral name did not define who I am. So I decided to redefine it.
This struggle isn't unique. Recently, debates have emerged on social media about how traditional names influence identity. A 2023 study published in the Journal of Cross-Cultural Psychology found that individuals named after ancestors often experience heightened social expectations and psychological pressures. Some embrace the legacy of their names, others, like Prince, have chosen new names to redefine themselves. Psychologically, names serve as more than identifiers. Studies suggest that individuals internalize the qualities associated with their names, known as implicit social conditioning. In traditional societies, where names carry deep meaning, this effect is magnified.
We must remember that identity is a journey and not a label.
Clinical psychologists note that individuals who feel trapped by their names may experience increased pressure to conform to family expectations, self-fulfilling prophecies where they unconsciously adapt behaviors associated with their name, emotional distress, particularly if the name carries negative connotations. Encourage self-reflection. Helping clients separate personal identity from inherited narratives can be transformative. Facilitate narrative therapy. This technique allows clients to rewrite their life stories, focusing on personal agency rather than inherited expectations. Bridge traditional and modern perspectives. In cultures where renaming is significant, mental health professionals should work alongside community elders and traditional healers to integrate naming practices within psychological well-being. Educate families on identity formation. Support renaming as an empowerment tool.
The power to shape our identity is always within us.